Can everybody stand up? We're going to start by bowing in. Facing the flag, get your feet together, chariot. Gyungan. Oh. Facing me, chariot. Gyungan. And jumping jacks, 20 on your own count. Begin. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. When you're done, just come to Jumbi while I just adjust the camera a little bit. All right. And leaning forward for hamstring stretch. Hana, do, set, mat, das, yes, build, get all. Yeah, and up. One hand over your head. Ta-da. Do. Set. Net. Does it. And the other side. Ta-da. Do. Set. Net. Does it. And relax. Down to the middle once more. Ta-da. Do. Set. Net. Does it. Yes. Elbow. Get it. Yaw, over to the right leg. Hana, do, set, net, and the other side. Hana, do, set, net, and up. Long walking stance. Hana, do, set, net, das, yas, ilga, get it. Yaw, and the other side. Hana, do, set, net, das, yas, ilga, get all, yaw. And now facing the front, keep your feet wide apart and down to the middle. Hana, do, set, net, das, yas, ilga, get all. Yaw, and up. Sitting down on the floor, put your feet together. Hana, do, set, nat, dasu, yasu, ilda, yeru, all, yaw. And both legs straight out in front. And down. Hana, do, set, nat, dasu, yes, ilga, yeru, all, yaw, and up. Bending one leg, chest down to the knee of the bent leg. Hana, do, set, net, das, yes, ilga, yeru, and down to the straight leg. Hana, do, set, net, das, yes. And up, turning toward the back. Hana, do, set, net, and switch your legs. Once more, chest down to the bent leg. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, ildo, iru, and down to the straight leg. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, ildo, iru, yaw, turning to the back. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu. Both legs straight out, straight down. Hana, do, set, net, dasu, yasu, ildo, iru, yaw, and up. Take one leg. Put your foot underneath you to stretch your quad. If you want to lean back, if you're very flexible, you can lie back on the floor. Don't overdo it. Do it just so you feel the stretch. Hana, do, set, net. Switch your legs. Take your other foot, put it underneath you, and stretch. Hana, do, set. do a little more talking on the other side, and net. All right, now taking one leg to the front, hug your knee to your chest to stretch your IT band. That's the part that stretches, part that you sit on. If you need to move around to find that spot to get that stretch, do so. And the other side, hug the other knee to your chest. Feel that stretch on your sitting part. And up, do, set, net, and relax. Bring the bottoms of your feet together one more time. Pressing down on your knees. Chest toward your feet. Hana, do, set, net, yasu, yasu, ilda, idu, all. Y'all, as you know, when you do these stretches, try to relax your body as you stretch. Standing up on your feet, shake your arms a little to loosen them. We're going to swing them in circles. First, swinging back. Hana, do, set, net. I want to see the whole arm, not just the fronts of your arms. And now the other direction. Hana, do, set, net. Palms up, arms are out. Push your hands back. Hana, do, set, net, and cross and out, cross and out. Palms down, crosses. Palms up, crosses. And relax your arms. Neck rotation. Hana, do, set, net, other way. Hana, do, set, net. All right, turn around, face your uniform if you need to. And face the front, your feet. Left leg forward, fighting stance. Jump. Stepping forward now. This is a front kick. Hana, do, set, net. Fighting stance, turn. Same thing. Hana, do, set, net. Fighting stance, turn. Now it's front kick and a punch, same side. Hana, do, set, net, and turn. Same thing. Hana, do, set, net. Fighting stance, turn. Skipping front kick. Hana, do, fighting stance, turn. Hana, do, and turn. Same thing. Hana, do, fighting stance, turn. Hana, do, and turn. Now it's skipping front kick followed by reverse punch. Hana, do, and turn. Hana, do, fighting stance, turn. Hana, do, turn. Hana, do, fighting stance, turn. Turning kick with the rear leg. Make sure to turn your body, turn that foot on the floor. Hana, do, set, net. Fighting stance, turn. Same thing. Hana, do, set, net, and turn. Now it's turning kick followed by reverse punch. So it's kicking, punching, and then back to your fighting stance. Hana, do, set, then, and turn, hana, do, set, then, fighting stance turn, side kick with the rear leg, hana, do, set, net, fighting stance turn, hana, do, set, net, and turn. Step forward, paro. All right, now skipping front turning kick, then the reverse punch. So your body stays sideways, skipping front turning kick, reverse punch, come back to the fighting stance. Remember, you need to step out and turn your body. If I do my skipping front turning kick, and I don't turn my body, how far does my punch reach? If I step out and I turn, I get another like 12 inches. Big difference. Skipping front kick followed by reverse punch. Hana. Do. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Fighting stance turn. Same thing, let me see that again. Make sure to turn your body on that punch. Hana. Turning, skipping front turning kick, then reverse punch. Do. All right, hold on, before you turn. So I'm seeing a little confusion. I'm just gonna demonstrate again. I'm gonna do a skipping front turning kick, and then a punch, and then back to my fighting stance. So there's one kick, it's just a skipping kick. Ready, hana. That's better. Do, don't forget the punch. Fighting stance turn. Side kick, plain old regular side kick. Ready, hana. That's with the back leg. Do. Side. Ned. Fighting stance turn. There's no punch with this one yet. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Side, Ned. Fighting stance turn. Punching with a side kick is unusual because your leg is so long in the side kick that generally the punch would be too far away. From here, I want to see middle block in your L stance. Hana. Do. Side. Ned. Fighting stance turn. So Amara and Sienna, one of you's on the, there you go. One of you's on the wrong leg if you're not on the same leg. So now you're fighting stance turn. You guys turn toward the doors, ready for another middle block. And hana. Just one step. Do. Side. Ned. Fighting stance turn. All right, so I'm going to show you how to turn. Sienna, Amara, I think it's Sienna's having trouble. So fighting stance turn is really quite simple. It's just like that. So if my left foot is closer to the door when I start, it stays closer to the door when I'm done. If it's the right foot stays. So your feet basically don't move on the floor. So left leg forward, fighting stance, jump. Now, I want you to take human-sized steps, normal-sized steps. If you take 2 or 3 giant steps, you can't get 4 in. If you take 4 human-sized steps, 4 Amara Sienna-sized steps, you can fit them in. So, we're here, ready? And it's going to be middle block in your L stance. Hana! Do! Side! Ned! Fighting stance turn. Sienna, just don't move your feet. Put your foot back. There you go. Same thing. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now it's your L stance punch. This is my favorite of the punches. It just drops right into it. You step and drop into that punch. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. All right, now in your L stance, this is guarding block with knife hand. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Claire and Connor, one of you's on the wrong foot. If you're not on the same foot, do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Stepping forward now, it's walking stance, low block. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Adding a punch. Fighting stance turn. Adding the punch. Low block reverse punch. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Same thing. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now it's a high block. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Set. Net. And turn. High block, reverse punch. Hana. And I've lost internet.
One eternity later.
All right, I'm sorry everybody. Internet connection went down over here, and unfortunately that brings everybody down. All right. And so we were doing high block reverse punch, if I recall correctly. So left leg forward fighting stance, jump. Stepping forward, this is high block, then a reverse punch. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Set. Net. And turn. Sorry, still having technical issues on my end. All right. Now it's middle block in your L stance. We did middle block in your L stance, but I want to do middle block L stance followed by reverse punch in a walking stance. Ready? Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Set. Net. And the fighting stance turn. From here, back to our walking stance. It's 3 punches in 1 step. Hana. Do. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Hi Raga. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Now, still in your fighting stance, this is skipping front kick. Reverse punch, then a fighting stance. Hana! Do! Fighting stance turn. Hana! Do! Fighting stance turn. The reason why we repeated that is now we're going to add a turning kick. So it's skipping front kick, punch, turning kick. Skipping front kick, reverse punch, front turning kick. Hana! Do! So Brian, it would be the other foot, so it then turns your body around. It's got a nice flow to it. Fighting stance turn. So from here, it looks to me like you've got your right leg in front. You would do the front kick with the right leg, punch with the left, kick with the left. Hana! Do! Fighting stance turn. Let's repeat that. So let that punch turn your body. When I do my skipping front kick, by the time I'm punching, my body's already going, my foot's starting to come up. So it's boom, boom with the punch and the turning kick. Let that punch turn your body, get that turning kick all the way around. Helps for you people who are struggling to get your foot on the floor to turn, this helps you out. Skipping front kick, reverse punch, front turning kick, just like you did before. Hana! Do! Fighting stance turn. Hana! Do! Fighting stance turn. I like to do combinations even with beginners because I think that there's some combinations you can do without knowing a lot of fancy techniques. So we're going to do a different one. Now we're going to do front kick, turning kick. Ready? Hana! Front kick with the back leg, turning kick with the other leg. Do! Fighting stance turn. Advanced belts, practice keeping your arms in, keep your arms relaxed. So the kicks are going, but your hands are not doing anything. They don't come out, they don't go up, they just stay where they are. Hana! Do! Fighting stance turn. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do front kick, front turning kick, and then twist around again for the reverse punch. Front kick, front turning kick, reverse punch, and then back to your fighting stance. Hana! Do! Fighting stance turn. Hana! Do! And turn. And we can add to this as well. So we're going to do front kick, turning kick, reverse punch, skipping side kick. So you're going to have to adjust that front foot before the skipping side kick. I'll show you again. Front kick, turning kick, reverse punch, side kick. Make sure you keep going in the same direction. Pick a spot on the wall, whether it's looking at the screen, whether it's looking at the wall behind, whatever it works, it'll keep you going in the right direction. Hana! Front kick, front turning kick, reverse punch, skipping side kick. Fighting stance turn. Do! Front kick, turning kick, reverse punch, skipping side kick. Very good. Fighting stance turn. Step forward, paro. Okay, those are combinations I like. Again, like I said, things that they're a lot to take on. If you're a white belt, yellow belt, green belt, I understand that. But it's good to try it out, and each technique individually is something you can do. Now I want to do some more advanced techniques for my blue belts, red belts, black belts. So fighting stance, this is going to be back kick, just the back kick. And hana. Do. Side. Nine. Fighting stance, turn. Claire, if you can switch your feet, if everybody's on the same foot, you're gonna find you turn together and you don't bump in as much. When you're tight on space, it really helps if everyone's on the same leg. Back kick again. Hana. Do. Side. Then. Fighting stance, turn. Step forward, paro. All right, we have some patterns to do. Let's everybody start with Chunji. Junbi, ready. I'll do it with you. Chunji, and begin. Chunji. And paro. All right, let's go to Dosan. If you do not know Dosan, you can do Chunji or Dangun. Dosan, ready? Begin. And paro. Okay, Hillel, can you start a little further back? I wanted to see your whole pattern. And the end bit, yeah, so the end bit was hard for me to see. I would like everybody else to go on to Wanyo. Hillel, I want to see your Dosan again. Junbi. Everybody Junbi. And Sija. And everybody, paro. Okay, so Hillel, can you hear me? What I want you to think about doing, I want you to do the pattern again. We're gonna go on with other patterns. But when you do, so there's the fingertip, and then you come around with the back fist. Really make sure to come all the way around so that your belly is full facing the front, because that's a walking stance. So it's hard to do. But that's something that you should, I want to see that a little more next time. All right, let me see. Let's do our Jungun. So blue belts, this is Jungun, red belts and black belts as well. Everybody else, let's see. Kaden, can you do your Chunji, please? And Raga, you're on Wanyo or you'll go? Is it Wanyo or you'll go? Wanyo. Okay, let me see your Wanyo. If you're a green belt, you know, everybody, if you don't know Jungun, do your pattern. Junbi. And everybody, Sija. And everybody, paro. All right, shift, relax, and line up. Get your left leg forward, fighting stance, jump. From here, stepping forward, this is a middle block. No, we did a middle block. This is knife hand strike. Knife hand strike in your L stance. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Fighting stance turn. Sammy off the couch. Next, it's a high side block. We've done high side block in our Dosan. Sorry, everybody stopped moving for a second there. I thought I lost you all. High side block is your first movement in Dosan. Looks like a middle block in a walking stance, but you're blocking, if I turn this way you can see, this is where my hand is in the fist. All right, high side block, walking stance, ready. Hana. Do, make sure it's a walking stance, which means it's gotta be wide. Set, as wide as you are. Fighting stance turn. Hana. Do. Set. And turn. Step forward, paro. All right, we have just a few minutes left. Here's what I want you to do. If you have a partner at home, I want you to pair up for two-step sparring. If you do not have a partner at home, pick somebody on the Zoom, make that your partner, and you're gonna be sparring that person. So, facing your partner, feet together, chaya, here now. And left leg forward, fighting stance. This is two-step sparring. Begin. And stop. If you have room for 3 steps or for a 3-step combination, let's do that. If you do not, just the 2. Ready, fighting stance. Begin. And stop. Face your partner. Feet together, chaya, kyungna. If you're in the same house, shake hands, otherwise, not. Okay. Let's go ahead and unmute. I have some tips to give out. All right. Let me see. I see some giggling faces here. Have you guys been peeking? Let me see. So I have a question. First question is for Caden. Well, let me go ahead and give out this tip. Caden, you might have already gotten this. It wasn't clear to me. This was from Friday, so congratulations. Where am I? Congratulations, Caden. This is a black tip for you from Friday. It looked like Master Meany didn't get a chance to hand it out. So, congratulations. Next. Also, can you please clap for Nahum? Same thing, it was from Friday. Not sure if Master Meany was able to give it out. Wanted to make sure you got recognition. Congratulations, Nahum. And I didn't bring your board over here. So I have a last tip here for Amara. It's a black tip. I don't have your board here, but after class I will go get your board and make sure this ends up on it. So you have your black tip. Congratulations. All right, everybody, a couple of announcements. So I'm actually going to mute you because this is kind of important, and I want to make sure that everybody, I want to make sure everybody hears this. So next week we are closed. We have classes Saturday and then no classes until after Labor Day. But after Labor Day, when we reopen, we're adding a whole lot of classes to the schedule. There's an email going out. You should, cars outside are very loud. There's an email going out on Sunday. You should get it Sunday morning, or if you're a kid, your parents are getting it. All the details are in there. We're adding outdoor classes. We're adding dojang classes. So lots of things for people to choose from. Remember, anything in person, you'll need a mask. Anything in the dojang, there's that website. You just sign up for, make a reservation for your spot because we are limited in how many people can come. Hillel is going to stay after this because he's doing a makeup test, and that's what his hand was raised, I think. And so if anybody wants to watch Hillel, you may stay. But again, no classes next week, we're on holiday, but when we come back, lots of new fun classes. So let's bow out, everybody up to the flags, get your feet together. Chariot, Gyunna. Oh, facing me. Chariot, Gyunna. Taekwon. To the black belts. Chariot, Gyunna. Taekwon. And our head student today is Olin. Get your feet together for Olin. Chariot, Gyunna. Taekwon. All right, everybody.